Hey, what's up, fellas? You already know what time it is, man. I got another video for y'all. But first, hey, RIP to Young Dolph, man, aka Flipper, man. Hey, straight up, RIP. Boy, that boy is realest to me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, fellas, we got a video today, man. Man, we're gonna talk about the adversities of life. Don't stop, don't quit, and we're gonna talk about failing, and we're gonna talk about it's not gonna be easy. Okay, first of all, if you're in the mindset of having a certain amount of goals, really trying to achieve something, you got to understand you can never quit, fellas. It's gonna be times where it's gonna be super hard, man. I'm not even gonna front, man. It's gonna be times where you're thinking about quitting. It's gonna be times where you don't want to do the necessary steps to reach your goals, and that's often, fellas. Trust me. Like I've done it. That's why I'm in, the state that I'm in right now, or the place that I'm in my life, because I did a lot of stopping, pausing. You know what I mean? Instead of fighting through. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to, be a lot further, but that's a lot of people. You know what I mean? It's hard, man, and it's tough, man. But it's always worth it. Don't ever feel like you need to quit, okay? Because in this life, it's a roller coaster. It's gonna be ups and downs all the time, man. Life is not perfect, fellas. One thing that I told one of my clients is, in this life, it's not about failing. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna happen. In this life, things are gonna happen. Matter of fact, you could do everything perfect. Just hypothetical. If you do everything perfect, life's still gonna kick in your ass. I'm sorry to tell you, it's gonna happen. That's just how it is, man. And the thing about it is, the reason why that happens is what I said a couple of videos ago. Is it's gonna be trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? God is testing how bad you want your dream, how bad you want the image, the imagination that you have for your life, or for whatever you want to create. He's going to challenge that at all times. And also, things just happen in general. It always happens. You got a car broke down, flat tire, engine blown, water pump gone. It don't matter. Something gonna happen, fellas. Death in the family is gonna happen. Things are not going right. You're getting looked over because of favoritism and politics. It's just what it is, man. I can't explain it. That's just how life is. That's just the experiences that I have, because you could be the great candidate, you know what I mean, but another candidate for a job, because he knows the boss, he knows the owner or the manager, he gets the job. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But not to get too far off topic, but fellas, don't ever quit. Don't ever quit. That's when you fail. That's when you fail, is when you quit. Don't ever quit about anything, man. Especially your dreams. I should say this. Let me be more specific. Don't quit on your dreams. I'll say that. With the females, sometimes you gotta cut that shit off. You gotta cut it off. You just cut it off and just charge it to the game, man. It's too many women out here for you to be stuck on one. You know what I mean? Especially one that's giving you a hard time, or is making your life a little bit harder. You know what I mean? But going after your goals, fellas, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. I promise you, man. God has given you a gift, you know what I mean, for you to do that particular gift easy. But it's the reason why I say it's hard is because you got to do everything else. You got to go to school to study for your particular job. You have to manage your money. You got to manage your time. You got to be consistent, not just for 6 months, not just for a year, 2 years, 5 years. It's going to be for the rest of your life, man. You're never going to stop working for the rest of your life. You know, even in retirement, you're still going to be doing little bitty things that you're dreaming of or you have an imagination for. You're going to do those things. But I'll tell you this, guys. I'll tell you this. To prevent you from failing, you have to have a plan. You have to have a daily plan. You have to have a monthly plan, a yearly plan, going forward to reach your goals. And just remember, and one of the good quotes by Will Smith, he had told a story about him laying or making a wall, because his dad told him, like, hey, after school, you're going to come build this wall, you know, around my barbershop, you know what I mean? Or in front of my barbershop, excuse me. And basically Will Smith was focused on the entirety of the wall. But his dad came and told him, he like, look, fellas, don't worry about the wall. Don't worry about the wall. I want you to lay this brick as perfectly as you can. You know what I mean? And as you lay this brick as perfectly as you can, you go to the next one and you lay that as perfectly as you can. So those are the baby steps that you would need to take to get to your goal. All you have to focus on, fellas, I promise you, all you have to focus on is that day. That hour, that task at hand for that hour, that's all you need to focus on. Then when that is done, for the next hour, if you got to switch to another task, you do that as perfectly as you can. And like I said, we're not perfect, but we can make an effort to be perfect. That's all that matters is that effort. Okay. But I hope that helps some of you guys out. Especially my young guys. You know, if you have dreams on getting that scholarship, getting to a great college, to an NFL team, NBA team, MLB, tennis, it doesn't matter. A professional golfer, it doesn't matter. If you do those daily things over the course of years, you are going to be great. It's inevitable, because you put in your that work. You put in that blood, sweat, and tears to get what you dreamed of. You know what I mean? And don't get discouraged if a team doesn't want you or a team cuts you. Don't get discouraged, because Michael Jordan was cut before. Kobe Bryant was listed as the 52nd best basketball player in high school. You know what I mean? And when he saw that result of 52 best, he was like, no, I'm way better than that. Then he grinded that whole summer. He dedicated that whole summer to achieve his goals. You know what I mean? You have to, you got to be patient with yourself. You know what I mean? Because we want things so quickly, that instant gratification, and it doesn't work like that. I promise you, if you can endure, stay disciplined, consistent, and persistent, you will achieve your goals, fellas. You know, I promise you. Don't think that you're always going to be that particular athlete. You know what I mean? Right now, you're 12 years old, 13 years old. You are going to get better. You know what I'm saying? But it's how much better are you going to be? You know what I mean? You gotta want it. You know what I mean? You gotta eliminate. You have to manage, not eliminate. I'm not trying to eliminate your guys' fun, your guys' childhood, or anything. I know sometimes you need that, but all depends on how bad you want it, because you got to think about it. There's hundreds of thousands of kids that's going after exactly what you want. There's only a few percentile that's going to achieve that. You know what I mean? But it is worth it, fellas. I promise you, it is worth it. But that's it for today, fellas. I know I'm forgetting something, but I don't want to keep the videos long. I want to be short and simple. Um, like I said, give me a comment down below. Write a comment, like, share the video, fellas, especially if it's especially to help somebody that's in need for a little bit of advice. Because I know sometimes it's hard to take advice from your parents, your relatives, and your friends, things of that sort. But oh, again, you guys need to go follow what's his name? Alpha Male Strategies. You need to go follow Steph is Code. Okay. You need to go follow Immortal Mindz. Also Kevin Samuels. You need to do all those things. Go follow them and watch those videos, fellas, because they break everything down, about everything. Managing money, definitely women. And fellas, let me leave you with this, and I promise you I'm cutting it short. Usually a man's downfall is over a woman. That's because he don't know how to manage a woman. And I'm not saying manage a woman where you're telling her what to do, doing this and doing that. No, it's just like managing being on that video game. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Being on the game can be relaxing to you. Okay. It'll relax your mind, take your mind off of all the seriousness that you got going for the day. Also for women, it can be beneficial to you too, because she can help you achieve your goal. You know what I mean? I'm not saying at this young age, but when you get older, she can help you achieve that goal. But at the same time, she can kill your goal. You know what I mean? She can hold you back. She can drain your energy. You know what I mean? And your energy is very important, fellas. You need to make sure you give every part of your energy to your dream and keep it there until your dream comes to reality. Okay? But that's it, fellas. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, guys. And like I said, give me any feedback. Like I said, I don't know it all, fellas. I'm not trying to sit here and say I'm an expert, I'm perfect. No, I'm not. But maybe something I say, it might spark something for someone else and give them encouragement.